Hey, it's Sarah with Loaves and Dishes, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make a caramel sauce. So the first thing that I did, and I forgot to hit the record button, is there is a half a cup of water and 1 cup of sugar in my pot. And it's pretty cloudy to start with, and that's because the sugar has not dissolved yet, but it soon turns kind of clear, and that's when you need to stop messing with it. Making a caramel sauce is kind of tricky. There's not really an easy way to make it. And if you know of an easy way to make a caramel sauce where you don't overcook it, please let us know in the comments because I have not found one yet. But this one is the one that worked out the best so far. Okay, so I put that in my pot and then I let it cook. And you want to let it cook until it starts to turn a yellowy brown color. And the darker it gets, the more caramel flavor it's going to have. But the flip side of that is that if you cook it even slightly too long, it will not stay in a sauce form. It will harden up into a candy form. And then anytime you wanted to drizzle it over something, you would have to warm it up, which is fine. And it will still work. There's also, you could also burn the caramel, which you don't really want to do. But anyways, it was really hard for me to leave this alone. You can see I slipped up and I stuck the spoon in there. So once it starts to get yellow and it gets to a point where you're comfortable, you're going to add 2 tablespoons of butter. Now, anytime you add to this caramel sauce, it's going to fluff up like you just saw it do. There's going to be a lot of steam. It's kind of intense to make caramel because you're working with, really super hot sugar. So once you add your butter and once it gets melted, then you're going to add your cream. It was 2 tablespoons of butter. This is about a 1/4 cup of cream. And then when you add the cream, it really gets wild. You can see there's a lot of steam, but you just want to keep stirring. Basically what it is it's the water that's in the cream and then the butter that is fizzing up like that. So you just want to keep stirring. Now I didn't let mine get dark enough. And so after I put everything in there, I just kept stirring and I just let it cook a little bit longer until it was just a touch darker. But I was just so excited and impatient that I couldn't I couldn't wait anymore. Sometimes when you have to cook things for a long time, it's really difficult for me. Waiting is hard. So I just kept stirring it, and I was also kind of waiting for the bubbling to slow down, but then I remembered that I had kind of turned my heat back up. If you're not used to making caramel, or working with sugar in this way, I would recommend keeping your heat on a slightly lower heat setting. I kept mine on a kind of a medium high heat. I wish that I had gone medium. I think that would have made things easier. It would have taken longer, but if I could have managed to wait, I maybe would have ended up with a slightly better result. But this is how you make caramel sauce. It takes a lot of practice. This is one of those things where once you get it down, you have a good recipe, and this is a good recipe. Caramel sauce is hard, and that's just, it is what it is. Sometimes things are hard and you have to practice them, but luckily sugar is not expensive. It's just a little bit of cream and a little bit of butter. It's things that you probably have in your fridge already. So, but once you're all done, you want to transfer it to a heat-safe container. I just put mine in a little glass jar, and that was it. It doesn't make very much. It makes about a cup of caramel sauce, this recipe, but it tastes really good. If you want to see more recipes like these, check out loavesandishes.net. If you want to hear more from myself and my mom, you can listen to our podcast. It's called Dorks with Works, and you can find that wherever you listen to podcasts. Be sure to subscribe to our channel, and anything that we used in today's video will be linked in the description box below, and you can find more recipes there. Thanks for watching.